Alright, I'm gonna make a post right now, and I wanted to make this video because I made a post about, just my grievances with people on the internet, complaining that people get upset over silly nonsense. Oh, let me get, of course, Firefox is not working. It's not, cool, it's actually hiding Missouri Firefox. Thanks. Garbage platform. So I mean, good God, people are such pansies now. Cannot call anyone anything anymore, even in a joking way. Meaning making a little joke, sarcastic little haha you. Otherwise, you're prejudiced. This was in response to a actual post, which I'll get into later, why this triggered this post. You call someone four eyes, you're a nerdophobe. I'm using this as an example. I don't call people names because it's not nice. And I want to just see and experiment what people would think if I made a post like this. Stir in the pot. Like you are insecure of who you are if you're offended by someone who called you a very minor insult. Now, this is just meaning people get all sensitive when people are mean to them. Which I understand some people are sensitive when you're mean to them. And it is the unfortunate thing of people being mean, ruining it for everyone else. So I basically just grow a spine or something. If you're insecure, if it was a hypothetical example, what I'm talking about. But if you're insecure about who you are and represent, you don't really believe in your character and what you're trying to represent. By taking offense to the insult, now this isn't universal. Meaning, if you're just calling somebody things to be mean, that's not okay. Read this part. This isn't universal. Understand that this means I'm not saying I'm okay with bullying. I'm not okay with that. But if you're getting upset because somebody called you four eyes, that's fucking stupid. I'm just saying it's cringe and dumb. And I'm saying, if you really stare at my point, don't be oversensitive. It triggers me. So basically I was saying that being sensitive bothers me. Like, it annoys the hell out of me. Because I just want to be able to crack jokes and, sarcastically call people names. I'm not really actually calling them names, but just to have fun and make a joke. And if I can't make a joke, what's the point? And apparently only one person understands the fucking post. And says, yeah, this is wild. These people these days get triggered at the idea of other people taking offense of being insulted. Now, it's like you for instance, and then as been taught by my grandparents, sticks to stones break my bones, but names never hurt me. I think it's pretty reasonable to not be called a slur. Now, this is not if you see you've read up to here. Here's what Hilda did. She read what she wanted to read. She read up to here. She read up to this, read the first line, and immediately commented that. You know how I know that? Because nobody fucking reads. So she says, I think it's pretty reasonable to not be called a slur. So I'm going to heart that. I was wondering why this showed up in my feed. I'm not one to make people do things, but I'm also don't interact with them. It's arrogant, so no one has to see it. Okay, reply guy. That's fine. And I said, reply to this thread saying there is a lot of people who do things I don't like or agree with, but I don't make a big stink about it. So I just tolerate everything I don't approve of. And if I'm tolerating it, everybody should also tolerate it. That's what I was saying. Everything I don't approve of. I also have the right to be vocal about it, however I choose. I feel a lot of people less tolerant than they used to be about things. And I can say that I've been in a school full of like people who have mental and physical disabilities. I should know this shit. So I'm basically saying it just sort of triggers that people are so sensitive and trigger happy. I understand people actually try that if people are actually trying to say to actively hurt you intentionally, but people should be able to recognize humor. The whole situation is a giant gray box, and then apparently Griffin didn't read the only post of this I actually like and I'm in a heart because they actually call it name calling, which I agree. Yeah, I don't have to name call people. I don't do that, but that's not what this was about. I don't name call people. I've never called people names. But yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's whatever. Just know that I like the post, but I'm not gonna like it. But yeah, but that's basically what I'm saying. It's just like, uh, But the point is that I wanted to clarify what I meant in the post. So if you watch the video to full, comment. But if not, and you're just gonna comment the random thing that you did, and I'm gonna look at my analytics to see if people actually watch the full thing and actually listen to what I had to say. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of this. So I'm gonna get out. And anybody that wants to unsubscribe because whatever, that's fine. I'm just making a post, just explaining the post because apparently nobody read it. So I'm gonna stop the video here, and I don't care if this gets pushed back. I'm standing my ground on this, and if people want to leave because I made a post just trying to, whatever, just speak my mind, and people are just so against it. Like a lot of people were against the post. I'm pretty sure it got ratioed. Sure, I don't think it shows ratio, but anyway, I'm out.